It's the kind of perfect timing that we've come to expect from that unadulterated clown show that is CNN. Earlier this week, the network's comical host Brian Stelter fretted over how so many people could come to trust independent voices like podcaster Joe Rogan and not real newsrooms like CNN.
And because figures like Rogan are trusted by people that don't trust real newsrooms, we have a problem that's much bigger than Spotify.
Now, just a couple days later, that dude's boss, Jeff Zucker, resigned after it came to light that he'd been concealing a secretive affair with a lady that worked for him. That affair was discovered during an investigation into a different former CNN employee, Chris Cuomo, who had been secretly working to conceal information to protect his own brother, New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, from his own sexual misconduct scandal. Yeah, Bri, pretty tough to figure out why people don't trust that impressive little integrity factor you got churning over there. You see, on the one hand, you've got a fiercely independent voice, a dude who loathes censorship, who distrusts authority, who voted for Bernie Sanders, and invites people from across the political spectrum to have unedited, full-length conversations without pre-established questions. And on the other hand, you've got a corporate news entity desperate for ratings that pushed 4 years of what turned out to be a completely fake Russian collusion election story that invites out-of-work Democrats to explicitly lie about Republicans without challenge.
And that's what the president has done when it comes to Muslims, seeking to ban all Muslims from this country.
That dubs murderous, fiery riots as mostly peaceful, that cuts the feed of commentators when they say during a live interview that the solution to America's race problem is Jesus.
The only way to really cure that what's on the inside is understanding that Jesus Christ died for our sins. And so to me, on a micro level, it's understanding.
Oh, and just like that, we lost him.
That pretend this is unbiased debate moderation.
What do you say to those Trump voters who prioritize the economy over the president's bigotry?
That silence what proved later to be completely legitimate skepticism over the origin of COVID. That report Virginia is now a Soviet-style police state because it's being led by a Republican.
He was running as a different kind of Republican. I was told there was going to be a vest. Not a Soviet-style police state across the Potomac from Washington.
And that just shamelessly, without censure, admit being in the tank for a presidential candidate live on air.
We'll see. About deciding.
We couldn't help her any more than we have.
I know.
You know what I mean? She's got just a free ride so far from the media. We're the biggest ones promoting her campaigns.
Rogan offers people a chance to hear a wide variety of voices and then decide for themselves what is true. You, O'Brien, decide what you want to be true, and then you prevent any voice that disagrees with you from being heard. That, my friend, not Joe Rogan, is the source of your trust problem.